I'm excited to be giving you a quick overview of Hostinger web hosting solution and explain what my experience with them has been over the past few years. Choosing the right web host really matters. A bad web host will not only give you headaches, but it also will waste your money. It will cause your website to run slow and may even delete your website without notice. And yes, I'm looking at you, Fat Cow Web Hosting. On the other hand, a good web host will load your site almost immediately. It will have minimal to no downtime. It also won't get more expensive year after year. And most importantly, it will help you in your business to make more money. And yes, choosing the right web host is extremely important. So if you are a small business owner or any business owner for that matter, an aspiring blogger or just somebody looking to bring a cool idea to life, then this video is for you. In it, I'll start by taking you through the most important features of Hostinger, like whether they support a cPanel, how their uptime claims are when you compare to actual usage, and what my overall experience has been. Unfortunately, we will not be doing a second half of this video, which will be covering the back-end walkthrough of the hosting account since I don't have access to mine at the moment. So moving on, I will be showing you the pricing structure of Hostinger and whether there are any discounts available for you. So if you're wondering how Hostinger compares to the competition, I will explain that. But first, I'd like to give you a bit of background about myself and what I used Hostinger for so you know that I know what I'm talking about. Like I said, my name is Tom and I have been working online since 2012. I've run several businesses over the years, and because of that, I've had to use a huge variety of web hosting solutions, and I mean a ton of them. So a good number would be 30 to 40 over the years, and I want to let you in on a little secret that I learned along the way. Virtually every single one of them, if not all, is currently owned by a single company called Endurance International Group, or EIG. EIG is a very huge company, and the way they operate is they acquire small independent web hosting solutions and they bring them under their umbrella. So web hosting solutions such as HostGator, Arvix, A Small Orange, and a ton of today's most popular web hosts, which you have probably heard before, are under this umbrella. And that's cool and all, no problem over there. However, the reason I mention this to you is because it often means no matter which web hosting solution you decide to go with, the only difference that you're going to get is the price. And really, you are going to be looking at a few things. So let's get started. Start with the price first. I'm a pretty cheap person, to be honest with you, and because of that, I don't have unlimited funds, as I imagine you do as well. So I like to get a deal whenever I can, wherever I can. So let's go over Hostinger's pricing structure over here to give you an idea how they cost. And also they are currently doing the New Year offer, which is up to 82% off the shared web hosting solutions. So this is the current pricing structure for the shared web hosting options from Hostinger. So you have the single shared hosting, premium shared hosting, and their top tier, the business shared hosting. Now, these prices are slashed off due to their New Year offer, which is going to be expiring soon. However, if you don't make it, that's okay, since I will be leaving a discount coupon in the link, in a form of a link down in the video description that you can use if you so decide to go with Hostinger anyway. Now, they currently retail at $145, which used to be and will be soon $7.99 for the single shared, $11.95 for the premium, and $15.95 for the business shared. So currently their most popular is the premium shared option, which allows you to have any number of sites, an unlimited bandwidth, twice the processing power and memory, and of course, which is extremely important, weekly backups. Now, if you need much more backups that you can use, you're supposed to go with the business shared hosting option over here, since they have daily backups for your sites. Now that we're done with the pricing, it's time for us to go over the uptime experience. So how does the uptime perform? Well, to be honest, the way they do uptime is, in my experience, I've had very minimal downtime problems with them, and in most cases, my sites only went down due to a server upgrade, server maintenance, or even just an update being deployed to ensure that their services are very up to date, very reliable, and very stable no matter what you throw at them. Now, they claim a 99.99% uptime guarantee with their hosting platforms over here at Hostinger, but every time I've had a downtime, which is very few by the way, I've had to reach out to their customer support, and they've been very proactive in responding to my queries regarding the downtimes that have happened with my sites. So to cut it short, their uptime is very good, no problems over there. I mean, every single competitor out there does this for the shared web hosting solutions to make sure that it's up to date, it's secure, and of course, performance is top notch for what you pay for. Now let's go over to the speed. They don't publicly advertise their speed over here, but if you look somewhere else, I mean, if you try to do your research, you'll find out that if you have more than 1,000 visitors to your site every day, WPX is the way to go. And reason being, I will recommend WPX for you if you have more than 1,000 visitors to your site every single day, since that WPX handles this much traffic even better. So if you have more than 1,000, go with WPX, and I will leave a link down below that you can use to sign up with them for a much cheaper price. Now, if you don't have that much visitors on the daily, Hostinger will do just fine for you. Now, cPanel. This is a yes and no answer. To get short, Hostinger does have a cPanel, but it's not the traditional cPanel that you would expect from a hosting platform such as this one. So they have created their own flavor of a control panel, which is just a rebranded cPanel. So if you are an advanced user that is looking into much more complex and much more advanced options, then their cPanel may or may not disappoint you anyway. However, for me personally, it's not a must. As long as there's something to tinker with, it's fine with me. But still, it is nice to have. It's worth your money, then you should take it. Now, over to customer support. Here in the tab Our Company, this is where the customer support is accessed. However, the first downside to this customer support is if you want live chat, you need to be currently a registered user with them, or you have to have bought something with them. So any hosting solution service that they provide, you should have for you to get access to their live chat. Now, if you're a new user looking into them, the only way you're going to be able to reach out to them is through the general inquiry over here, where you leave your message. Now, in my experience, when I contact them before, no matter how simple or how complex the question is, they tend to answer very, very detailed, very responsive. I've had low queue times actually, so I didn't have to wait long. I didn't have to wait an hour or 5 minutes. Usually in a minute or two, someone will be right back at you when you need a response right away regarding any problems or concerns that you may have with your website that you are currently encountering. So that is my performance review of Hostinger's web hosting solutions for the shared web hosting. So ultimately, would I recommend Hostinger? The answer is yes, and that is without reservation. And of course, you can find complaints about them all over the web, but you can also find complaints about any other options right now on the market to date. At the same time, though, you're gonna find similar opposite reviews of happy customers of Hostinger. But I can't speak for everyone, but in my experience, which I think is very, very representative of the average customer experience with Hostinger, I've been very positive with them, and I think that's worth a lot. So if you want to snag a discount, check the link down below, which I update every time there's a discount available from Hostinger. Okay, so have you used Hostinger before? What was your experience? Let me know in the comments down below, and as